Nope, that is not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Oh. Looking good, looking good. Pick up where we left off. We're on Act 2.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to...
Yep.
Go.
Alright, so we're in the deserts now.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path, the bread bowl of the world.
So, the Marrakech. Strong-minded women.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead.
Hyenic
We are
raiders.
stuck here.
Time to show them what I can do.
Is our inventory looking pretty good? Okay. You get anything good for sale? Nah. Alright. See if we can get through another act today. Oh. Man, I got some good ass fucking sleep last night. I went to bed around 11. Probably fell asleep around like 11:30ish. Then I woke back up at like fucking... I slept until like fucking almost 11 o'clock this morning. I almost got a full 12 hours of fucking sleep. I slept last night. I got some fucking sleep. I also had some dreams that are kind of sad if you think about it. I won't go into too much detail, but like, you know, I had a dream that I was hanging out with some old friends from high school, and you know, me and them were talking. We were talking about other friends and just about how, you know, it feels like nobody really reaches out to me, and when I reach out to them, I don't really get replies very often. Nothing doesn't really ever go anywhere. You know, that's just life. That is what it is. It is what it is. Ooh, shit. I'm just getting led around by my minions now.
Death is my power to wield.
Okay. A moment to breathe. I don't necessarily have anything I want to level up currently. I mean, that could be good, but ooh, that could be good. Take off armor explosion for overreach. Hold on, what are some of these? Oh, that'd be good for my ravenous swarm. Um, all sources of damage gained to instead. Ground surface of creep ice gain 20% increase area. Um, let's see. What's the difference between multi-shot 2 and multi-shot 1? Maim? What's maim? Lower movement speed and reduced evasion rating? Yeah, I think we replaced armor with the overreach. Cause that armor explosion ain't doing much. I need to get another thing on here for that dual whatever. That'd be huge. That'd be huge. Bro, I'm hearing them hyenas everywhere. Ooh. Hold on.
Ancient power.
So that's giving me 2 points into the... Yeah, I can afford to swap that. I can afford to swap that. Gives me a lot of dexterity. That's the only really thing. That's really the only thing it's good for is all that dexterity. We'll equip it for now. We'll equip it for now. Also equip that. That's big. Overwhelm them. I'm kind of just running a bit of a circle over here. Okay. You guys are good guys. Just gonna head out down this way, maybe. Oh, you're a big, Oh, that is... Those are big leaps. Okay, that is kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Oh. Oh, we got some runes over here. Sure. Oh shit. That was some damage. Now. You fucking hurt. Oh, this is a spirit gem. Level 5 spirit gem. Think I have an idea. I have an idea. So I have that. So will that summon raging spirits? Okay, so no, the arsonist does not summon raging spirits. Well, It was worth a shot. Um... We'll keep it for now. We'll just to see, just to be sure. If it doesn't summon the Raging Spirits, then yeah, we're probably gonna get rid of it.
Putrefy. I will put you down.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it does. Yeah, so we're gonna back that down, put that back up once, and that up once. Rec room is shutting down, what? I think I was working up to here. Because that's big. What do you mean rec room is shutting down? Isn't that the VR chat competitor or some shit? Okay. So now we take this. Where is it? Infernal Legion. Because they don't have the life pool. So all right. All right. So now we take this and we go back. Before I talk to you, identify my ship.
You defeated the raid. You may travel.
See, if staves weren't two-handed. This could be pretty good. But staves are two-handed, I think. So ooh. I can't not take that. Okay. Where's my stash? Actually, um Nah. Nah. Hold on. Oh. Dang. Okay, well. Yeah, no. That's not. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Raging summon spirits are gonna be decent, though. Should be decent, should be decent.
A roving village. How clever.
The beast is, I assume. Time is short. Make haste.
I am a Sala. Remain a friend. So, the beast has entered the world once more. We were following Maraket. The trail connects to 2 locations. Move swiftly.
Alright, so we use the desert map to travel around. Do we want to go to... We'll go up to the quarry. Alright.
Seems the Farad'n have been up to no good in the hills of Morden. Pathetic creation!
I'm just curious. There's no... I wish there was a way to see like what was doing what DPS. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just it just says explore, so. Oh, there's a checkpoint over here. That means there's something over here. Shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty much just running a minion dot build.
Death is my power to wield.
Sure. What are we even looking for? Okay. Oh, there's a checkpoint over here. That means there's something over here, right?
Fumbling simpleton.
Okay. Oh, here we go. The modern mind. Figuring it out. Oh yeah, I forgot I leveled up. I think we want to grab this entire circle.
Thought we're left down here to die. Or worse.
Nope, they say this way. I'm mostly just following my minions at this point, letting them tell me where to go. You guys start heading down this way, we'll head down this way. Yellow chest. That's a dead end. You guys let me down. Boom, 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 boom.
The future belongs to me.
Man, McDonald's is hopping in on this this market of dirty sodas or whatever they are, where you put a shit ton of like super sugary vanilla cream into sodas and shit like that. Honestly, the regular versions that they have, way too sweet. Way too sweet. I can't even finish them. But I just got their oranges and cream, which is like the high C with vanilla cream in it. But I replaced the regular vanilla. I had them replace the regular vanilla cream with their sugar-free variant, and it is much less sweet. It is actually so much better. Actually, pretty good. Like you get one of those like dirty sodas or whatever from McDonald's. Get it with the sugar-free vanilla cream, and don't get the topping on top. And it's so much better. The sugar-free vanilla cream makes it much less sweet. It's not too fucking sweet. Oh, checkpoint.
What is the difference? Help me! She's insane! Insane?
Shut your mouth, traitor! Deep breath.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Happy Pride Month for your gay ass. Personally, I prefer the Men's Mental Health Month, but Jesus. Alright, go get therapy and be better. Thank you, I appreciate it. Exactly what I need. Therapy makes everything better. Yeah, get burned to death, you flame freak. Even though when I went, I still felt the same after. Yeah, I mean, it's about finding the right therapist, I suppose. I've never had therapy myself. I do think I probably should get therapy at some point after shit I've been through, but you know, I just run the it is what it is mentality, which isn't that healthy, but
A defector. I admire those who resist tyrants.
just it is what it is. I just woke up from a nap. You get a good nap? Bro, I had some good ass sleep last night. Tired, I'm telling you, I had some good ass sleep. Yeah, you had a good nap? No, I went to... My foot hurts. Did you sleep on it wrong? Twist your ankle in your sleep? No. What's your cat do to your foot? Are you trying to kick your cat in your sleep and have it get mad at you? Scratched it? Oof. Oh, you're awake. You're just kicking your cat in your while you were awake. Okay.
I know what Jaman Ryan he intends to. The Halani gate, but there is another way. Sila.
So, the outcasts have raised our sit. Let us.
No, I had some good ass sleep last night. I went to bed at 11. Probably fell asleep around 11:30, and I almost got 12 hours of fucking sleep. I woke up at like 10:30 this morning. I had some good ass sleep. The dreams weren't as great, but it was some good ass sleep. "4 a.m.? You went to bed at 4 a.m.? And woke up at 8? You need to do better. You gotta get some sleep. You gotta get that good sleep. That good sleep. That even hell letting loose on the world wouldn't wake you up kind of sleep. You gotta get that good sleep. There could be the highest magnitude earthquake, a tornado running at the same time, and you still wouldn't wake up. You gotta get that good sleep.
Creepers and crawlers in dark spaces.
Creepers? Aw, man. Ew. The creeper song. Creeper. Oh, I have a creeper all main t-shirt. Are all the children games so bad, bro? The Baldy one? I never heard the Baldy one. No, I do have the Creeper All Man t-shirt. I'm a long time fan of that Captain Sparkles. I was watching Captain Sparkles during his first ever modded series, way back when. That's because you're old. Shoot, I was watching PewDiePie back when he was still playing Amnesia custom maps. Those were better times. Ooh. Unique wand, mayhaps? I can't move. There's waves. Oh shit. Damn. This guy is giving me some. He was not going down. What's this wand we got? Gives mana drain. Ooh. Ooh. Leeches 1% of maximum life when you cast a spell. I gotta go munch, I'm hungry. I just had some McDonald's, some good shit. You missed me talking about my oranges and cream drink. If you get one of those dirty sodas or whatever from McDonald's, don't get it with the regular vanilla cream. Get it with the sugar-free vanilla cream. The regular vanilla cream, way too fucking sweet. You know you care. You absolutely care. Plus 64 to armor. Rat. Ooh. Okay. These big fucking spiders hurt.
Another corpse to serve me.
I think I need to start upping my shield. These fucking spiders hurt. BRB, alright. Okay. Upgrade my skeletons to 6. Ooh, a golden chest. Don't mind if I do.
Too much clutter.
Too much clutter. Fuck you.
Infection! I think not.
Think not. Let's see. Boom. There we go. Oh, also, minions revive 25% faster. Ooh, that's pretty good. So I think we're gonna get this whole circle, then we're gonna come up here and come and grab this. Oh, maybe not. We don't really care about the presents. We don't have anything for presents right now. Oh, we could if we get this as well. Yeah, I think we grab all of this and then we come up for that. Hey, don't tell me to shut up. I'm the streamer here. I'm the content creator here. It's my job to talk. I gotta speak. Don't tell me to shut up. You do care. Alright? I counter that. You do care. I don't care if you're trying to eat. You do care. I can't eat if you're yapping your ass off. Good. uh. You want me to start? If you can't eat and listen at the same time, then what's the point? Huh? Then what is the frickin' point? I can't eat and listen to you at the same time. Oh gosh. Oh. Or it might just be that the food is too hot. See, it's not me. It's not me. See. Those are just the first ones. What are on the second one? They don't deal physical damage. Penetrating fire resistance could be pretty good. Wildfire could also be good. Fire penetrate. Do we want to penetrate fire resistances, or do we want to have the fire spread? Because the penetration will probably be better against bosses, but the wildfire will be better against hordes of enemies, which I already kind of shred. Do you think spread? We can go spread. First bite taken, you were silent. Wow, I was quiet enough for you to take a bite. Maybe I should that should make me more aware. I need to keep talking. I was too quiet. I was quiet long enough for you to take a bite, which means I was quiet for too long. I have to be I'm an entertainer. I have to be entertaining, which means I gotta keep talking no matter what. I'm not allowed to be quiet. If I'm quiet enough for you to take a bite, it's being quiet for too long. You know, I can't be quiet for that long. I'm hungry. Oh lord. Oh, you have another support gem, but I don't have a slot for it, so fuck. Oh shit. 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 Burn! Okay. Burn! Oh, that's a rune. Who the fuck dropped a rune all the way back here? Ew. These fucking spiders suck. Okay. Am I that fucking full? Oh, you're a fucking huge thing. You know what? I need to go back to town real quick. I've got to sell shit. So what you eating, tired? Good food, I assume? Some good shit? Got some good shit over there?
Who goes there? I only hope I have if you are the traitor, I will tell you. No need to rush.
Ooh. Can have that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And the rest of this can go in my stash. Currencies. Essences. Flasks. Boom. And we have a clear inventory again. Let me come back over here and pick up that. God dang. Get fucked. Fuck these spiders. Holy shit, these fucking spiders, man. Fucking awful. I don't even know what type of damage they're dealing that's dealing so much. They're fucking shredding me. More deadly than the bosses.
Like this of me. Ancient parchments.
The traitor Balbala has been sentenced to 1,000 years of
The
suffering.
traitor
as a
Balbala.
ship bound in this place of her dishonor. Let no woman or man of Mareket blood enter her prison before her time is served.
Another corpse to serve me.
Boom. Okay. Fuck these spiders. Okay. The Halani Gate. We made it. Oh.
Recent corpses. An easy distraction.
Asala.
Open the gate.
Death and decay.
There are 2 more gates we must open.
We advance.
Continue the assault. Slay them all.
Continue the assault. Slay them all. Bro, there are rocks falling down these mountains and everything. Had the biggest brain moment? You having a big brain moment? I doubt it. Just muted the stream. And I finished the food. Huh. What did you have? What were you eating? Soup. Eat your soup. Image. Who the fuck's this dude? Is it further down this way? Got all my tainted minions spreading their corruption. Checkpoint. Get fucked. All these impaled corpses. Well, hold up, I also got a ring. A lot of cold resistance on a ring. Too bad I don't need that anymore. And level up. Boom. Exalted orb. Oh, I got fucking mobbed. Oh. They're not dying, are they? Oof. Scroll of wisdom, because I am so smart. Let's do that. Well, damn. Take some artificer orbs. Ooh, Gem Cutter's Prism improves the quality of a skill gem.
Hey, little trinket.
Hmm. Okay. Boom. We're making our way through. Rock crabs? Oh, I'm just looping. We gotta go back down this way. Oh, I hit a wall. Okay, we're making it. We're making our way around town. Making our way downtown, walking fast, faces past, I'm homebound. Do 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 do. Fuck. You know,
The Mariketh will fall!
I think I hold off on the fire with this guy so I can break all his armor.
dethrone you, Sekaba, and leave you to the sand!
Okay.
I tried to seek peace, and the Sekabas disgraced me. Brought to the sand. This time, we choose war. We shall finish this.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna run away now. Okay. He ran away like a bitch.
Is running away.
Quickly! He conjures the very sands against us!
Oh.
This is no natural sandstorm. We must battle sorcery with sorcery. Let us return to the caravan and entreat Zarka's wisdom.
Alright, where's the caravan at? Gonna make me town portal. Okay.
Jaman-Ra can control the sands? Oh, this was not an ability he had in life. It must be born of corruption.
Oof.
There is something in the tales that could help us overcome such a power. It was said that the horn of the Vastiri could control the winds. I believe the horn's location has been lost to time, but perhaps it is possible that we can reconstruct it. We would have to retrace the steps of our greatest heroine, Orbala, on her final adventure. Speak to Asala. She knows the tale and where it might take us. Let her.
Okay. Skill gem level 7. Ooh. Ooh. That's big.
The country we must reach.
Hello! You, young one. Here, have this useless gold.
I think we're gonna take this because as neat as this wand is, it's eh. I don't have enough intelligence. Okay, let's stash. Um. Okay. Oh. You're still here? I might wrap up soon, not quite yet. You think we react to a video to end it off, Tired? What do you think? You have any videos you think I should react to? No, unless... Cub Scouts? What the fuck is Cub Scouts? Oh, he's just a Let's Player, okay. I mean, no. It's gotta be like some kind of compilation or commentary or... From what I saw, it was just a bunch of Let's Plays. What do you think? Something funny? Something spooky? Something spooky? Something real or something paranormal? Real, okay. How's this look? Sure. We'll watch one of these to end off the stream. Give us some slop content for the YouTube channel. Because the other React video It's not doing too great. It's not doing too bad either. Okay, let's see what we got. Catch stalkers in the forest. Urban explorers running from security. Camping encounters could be good. Do you want camping, urban exploration, or incidents on live TV? Or nanny cams? Let's do the live TV one.
Get ready to step behind the scenes of television, where moments meant to entertain suddenly turn disturbing. What starts as a joke, a competition, or a reality show can quickly reveal something far darker.
Is there going to be the, you mentioned a reality show. There's been a few with reality shows. There was the, one that was a serial killer that went on a dating show. There was another one where, a girl opened up about her cult. She was raised in a cult and her father was sleeping with underage girls and shit. I wonder if it's gonna have one of those two.
Pay attention,
because
because
I
these
immediately
6
thought of those
disturbing
when I was
moments
talking
from
about
TV
reality
history
shows.
might leave you feeling uneasy long after the cameras stopped rolling. Back in 2004, Fox TV launched a reality show called The Swan.
Oh, this
The
is
idea
new. I haven't
sounded
seen this
simple,
one.
but it was also pretty extreme. The show followed different women who struggled with confidence and completely transformed their appearances through cosmetic surgery, fitness training,
Yeah, I can
and
see how this would
therapy.
be bad.
After months of changes, they would finally be revealed as a new version of themselves. But there was a twist. Each episode focused on 2 contestants. Both went through the full transformation, but in the end, only one would move forward to be judged in a beauty pageant style. One of the most talked about
this sounds
contestants
rough.
in season 1 was Andrea Morris, a 29-year-old mother from Westminster.
Like, I understand slop TV, but a whole reality show about putting people through cosmetic surgery and shit to be beautiful, that's going a little far.
Colorado.
You are going to be a swan.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I am it! Oh my god. I've always been self-conscious about my nose a little bit, my hair, my chest size. I always feel frumpy. I don't feel good in my body.
Andrea had struggled with severe acne scars since her early 20s. She had tried every dermatologist and treatment she could find, but nothing really worked. Over time,
that's
the
rough.
comments and stares from people around her started
As
to
someone
chip
with acne
away at her
scars, it can be
confidence,
rough.
which
It's easier for a guy
eventually
because you
led to
kind of
days
expect
when
a guy to be a
Andrea
little
didn't
bit
even want
rugged.
to leave the house, and before long, things started to get out of hand.
My looks prevent me from being happy with Brian and my son at Zachary.
She can be really bubbly and outgoing and friendly, or she can be where she doesn't want to do anything and doesn't want to go anywhere, and she's depressed. And I think a lot of it is just her insecurities about herself.
My insecurities, I'm afraid, are going to affect me and Zachary's life because I don't want him to grow up to be insecure.
When she's in a bad mood, she'll take it out on me, but what I try to get across to her is Dad Zach doesn't know that if she's yelling at me, that she's yelling at me, not at him. She gets upset about things and just can't let go. She just can't.
Being in public made her
Yeah,
anxious,
no, this was just rough.
and her insecurities started affecting her relationship with her boyfriend and even her young son. So when the chance to join the Swan came up, she saw it as
She's not even a bad-looking woman. Like, she's... I mean, she's not a 10 out of 10, but, like, she's definitely above average. Like, you know?
a way to finally change her life. But what she hadn't expected was just how extreme that change would be. Soon after arriving, a team of experts evaluated her. At first, the focus was just her acne scars, but the plan quickly took a darker turn.
Do her nose and lift up the corners of her mouth. Buccal fat pad removal just to get a little bit more definition to her cheekbones. Some liposuction underneath her chin. And then do some full body liposuction and breast augmentation. I think it'll complete the whole picture.
Dr. Worth, she has one tooth that needs to be extracted, and she has decay on all of her front teeth. Extensive decay.
Doctors recommended a long list of procedures: a nose job, brow lift, liposuction, fat removal from her
Yeah,
cheeks
no, this
and
is
chin,
this
breast
is awful.
augmentation,
This is like
eye
a terrible
surgery,
show.
major dental reconstruction, and aggressive laser resurfacing for her skin. And all of this had to happen within the show's strict 3-month schedule. On top of that, Andrea was put on a 1,300 calorie daily diet and had more than 120 hours of gym training. She also attended therapy sessions to address her emotional struggles. It was overwhelming. Even before the surgeries began, Andrea broke down, admitting she was terrified about what was coming. But regardless of her emotions, the show went on, and so did the procedures. Many of them happened back to back, and the recovery was brutal. One of the toughest was CO2 laser resurfacing on her face, which left her swollen and extremely sensitive for days.
Andrea had a very intense laser treatment. She's still a little loopy now, but she's facing a tough recovery in the next few days.
This show is not good.
Are you in pain? Every part of my body hurts.
Hello, Andrea. How are you? What we're going to do is take off your mask today, okay? And start to try to make you feel a little bit more human.
Must be nice to get that off.
During recovery, Andrea admitted she fell into a deep depression. But the show didn't slow down. Trainers kept pushing her workouts, producers focused on her every emotional reaction, and therapists confronted her repeatedly about anger issues and emotional challenges. Eventually, the pressure got too much. During one evaluation, Andrea snapped. She was exhausted, frustrated, and clearly overwhelmed.
People have been trying to weigh you, and you have a fit. I don't want to be weighed.
No, I don't understand why it's such a big deal that I don't want to weigh in right at this moment. I'm running off more than happy to go down and get on the scale, but right now, I just want to be left alone.
No, I haven't.
Oh, yeah, you have. How about in the gym? You've been complaining in the gym.
That's a damn lie. I've been working my ass off at the gym.
Andrea comes into the gym and constantly complains. She needs to turn her attitude around if she even has a chance at making it to the pageant.
I'm not making up excuses.
I just want to go home.
But the show didn't see that as a reason to stop. Instead, it was framed as another challenge to overcome. Months went by. Surgeries healed, training continued, and finally, it was time for the big reveal. Andrea got to see herself for the first time in months, standing in front of a mirror while the audience applauded.
See, the thing with stuff like this too is like you're fueling the insecurities and stuff, because now she had all this done. She looks great now, but very soon she's gonna start looking at herself. She's gonna try to find something small and insignificant, and it's gonna start bothering her, and she's gonna need to get that fixed, and there's gonna be something else she needs to get fixed. More and more. This show is.
But the story wasn't over yet. Andrea still had to compete against the other contestant in her episode. The judges would decide who had achieved the better transformation. And when the decision came, Andrea wasn't picked. Instead, the other contestant was chosen. And for many viewers, that moment revealed something uncomfortable about the entire show. After months of surgeries, pressure, and exposing her insecurities on national television, it had all been treated like a contest. After The Swan finished airing, it became one of the most criticized reality shows of the early 2000s. Many argued it crossed serious ethical lines, turning painful medical procedures and personal struggles into entertainment. Andrea's story is still remembered today as one of the clearest examples of just how far the show would go.
Yeah,
Because
no, that's
in the
awful.
end,
This show is
the
shit,
scariest
dude.
part wasn't the surgeries themselves. It was the idea that someone's self-worth could be rebuilt on national television and then judged like a beauty pageant. Reality TV loves
Yeah,
a
no, that
good
was awful.
mystery, and especially when it involves a hidden treasure. That's exactly the idea behind the Discovery Channel series Mystery at Blind Frog Ranch, which first aired in 2021. The show followed ranch
Blind
owner
Frog
Dwayne Ollinger
Ranch?
and his
I
son
never heard of
Chad
that
Ollinger as they searched their remote
Yo,
property
Chad?
in Utah
We got
for what
Chad?
they believed could be a massive hidden fortune. According to local legends, the land might be hiding ancient treasure, possibly even Aztec gold buried there centuries ago. Hoping those stories were true, the father and son team began digging into the ranch's history and the ground beneath it. With heavy machinery, investigators, and various experts, they tried to uncover whatever secrets the land might be hiding. But as the show went on, the story started to take a strange turn.
Is there gonna be a
The
diving
search wasn't
episode?
just about treasure anymore, as the series began highlighting odd events happening around the ranch.
Copy that. Be there in a minute. Damn,
Well, it's gonna
another
get
one?
paranormal.
Same type of scenario, it looks to me like. This buck was mutilated. It's the same damn thing. Ripped the head off. Kind of makes you wonder if somebody ain't leaving a message here.
At different times, the team
It's
reported
staged.
finding animals with mysterious injuries, including deer with strange wounds. They also claimed to hear unusual noises in the surrounding wilderness. Some moments on the show even hinted at something even more disturbing.
This land right here is like something I've never seen. The electronics go crazy.
I've never seen that before.
Strange things happen to the equipment. There's an energy here that's just different. And I can prove.
Even though you might not see it, it's always here. Always.
It drains batteries, it does all kinds of shit, man.
Yeah. Well, the
Yeah, they're
biggest
taking
deal
the
is
paranormal
made
route.
metal out of dirt. This metal right here.
There were reports of glowing footprints, strange tracks in the dirt, and magnetic readings that interfered with their equipment. For fans, the show slowly blended treasure hunting with a sense that something unexplained might be happening on the ranch.
Everybody
And
loves a
right
good
in the middle
paranormal
of all
story.
those
Me
investigations was
included,
Chad Ollinger, often working side by side with his father as they tried to figure out what was really going on.
You know, all of the stories that we hear about the treasure around here, it really is looking more like they're real than just stories.
Yeah! Yes! You're gonna have to drag him out of there now.
That's the Chad I know.
It's definitely man-made. You can see on the corners, it's held together with rope. The only thing I could see inside of there was rocks, but it looks like it could open from the top. kind of like a lid, and it had to be like 10 foot by 10 foot. I mean, if someone put a box down there, it would have to be something very important, like gold, I would imagine.
We're gonna have to open this whole thing out. There's no way it'll come out of that hole.
Yeah. We're gonna have to like dig it out.
Even though he's a hard-headed little, I'm so excited about what Chad did. The best day of your life.
So where does it go wrong? Is it something paranormal? Is it
But years after the show
an
first
accidental
aired,
death?
Chad's name suddenly showed up in the news for a very different reason.
Murder.
In October 2025, Chad Ollinger was arrested in Nevada after authorities identified him as a fugitive from another state. He was taken into custody and placed in the Clark County Detention Center in Las Vegas, while the legal case moved forward. At first, it seemed like a fairly routine legal situation that would eventually be handled in court. Then, just a few weeks later, something happened inside the jail that changed everything. Late one night, correctional officers were making their routine rounds through the detention center when they noticed something unusual inside one of the cells. A man was lying motionless on the floor. The inmate was later identified as 42-year-old Christopher Kelly, who had been sharing the cell with Ollinger. When officers entered the cell, they quickly realized something was seriously wrong. Kelly had suffered severe blunt force injuries, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Investigators later determined that a violent fight had taken place inside the cell, and according to police statements, the altercation involved Ollinger and his cellmate. After the discovery, authorities rebooked Chad Ollinger on suspicion of open murder in connection with Kelly's death. For many viewers, the news came as a shock. Just a few years earlier, Ollinger had appeared on television searching for hidden treasure and investigating strange events on a remote ranch. But by now, the story had taken a much darker turn. Court records show that Ollinger remains in custody in Las Vegas, still facing an open murder charge.
So what happened? Was there actual
beginning of the
treasure? Did they
court
find actual
proceedings,
treasure?
A judge
before
ordered a
he-
mental
before all
evaluation
this,
to
or-
determine whether he was fit to stand trial, while his lawyers began preparing a defense. So far, there's been no verdict and no sentencing, leaving the case unresolved. Back in 2010, Australian audiences were introduced to Beauty and the Geek Australia, a reality show built around a simple but unusual idea.
That's not an incident that happened on live TV. That happened after the fact. He just so happened to be on live TV at some point before he became a criminal.
Yeah. It paired highly intelligent, socially awkward geeks with confident, good-looking beauties. The goal was to have them work together, learn from each other, and break the usual stereotypes. The beauties would show they were more than just looks, and the geeks could get more confidence and learn social skills even faster. During the season, the pairs did all kinds of challenges. Some tested their brains, and some pushed them way out of their comfort zones. Like most reality shows, it was full of drama, laughs, and the kind of personal growth that makes you root for people on screen. One contestant was Tamika Chesser, a beautiful woman who seemed confident and competitive, just trying to make it through life, like everyone else. At the time, nothing about her appearance on the show seemed out of the ordinary. When the season ended, she returned to her normal life and quietly faded from the spotlight, just like most reality TV contestants
So this
do.
is another thing that happened
But
after.
more than a decade later, her name would suddenly appear everywhere across Australia. But this time, for a completely different reason. In June 2025, emergency crews in Port Lincoln, South Australia, were called to an apartment after a fire broke out. At first, it seemed like a routine call. Fires happen, and police initially expected to find property damage or possibly someone injured. But when they entered the apartment, they discovered something far more disturbing. Inside were the remains of 39-year-old Julian Story, who had been badly burned. And once the smoke had cleared, police and firefighters made a disturbing discovery. His body had been dismembered, and even more shocking, his head was missing. But initially, it was nowhere to be found, even after police searched the surrounding area. From that moment, the fire was no longer treated as an accident, and the case quickly turned into a major criminal investigation. Police quickly focused on the person who lived there with him, his girlfriend, Tamika Chesser. She was found sitting outside in the backyard on a garden chair, completely unresponsive, as if she was in shock. Soon after, she was charged with murder. Investigators think Julian may have been killed around midnight on June 17, 2025, though many details about what happened before that are still unclear. Police even released CCTV images of what she was wearing and asked locals to check their cameras for any clues. One big piece, however, was still missing: Julian's head. But a couple of weeks later, a human skull was found in dense bushland outside Port Lincoln, believed to be the missing head, giving the victim's family a chance for a proper funeral. Since her arrest, Tamika Chesser has remained in custody while police and prosecutors continue their investigation. Court records show she is facing multiple charges, including murder, and her lawyers are currently preparing a defense. As of now, there's been no trial or verdict, with the next court hearing scheduled for May 2026, leaving the case unresolved and casting a dark shadow over the former reality TV contestant. Some reality shows are built around family, food, and everyday life. And that was also the idea behind Welcome to Sweetie Pies, a series that premiered on the Oprah Winfrey Network in 2011. The show followed the family behind a beloved soul food restaurant in St. Louis, Missouri, owned by former singer Robbie Montgomery.
Now, we left off midway through the season, and you got a loan for your third restaurant in St. Louis. What can we expect from the new season?
Well, you're going to see the construction. You're going to see us looking for furnishings, carpet. Tim and I are fighting over carpet or hardwood floors. So we're going to see TJ, his home, the baby. So you're going to see just the progress that's happening in running this business. Welcome to Sweetie Pies.
It's looking good back here so far, man. It's coming along, man. TV's look good, the whole bar area is coming together. When it comes down to my ideas and things I want to do down here in Houston, now, I usually run it by Jay, who's a real estate agent. Jay's my friend and the main person that got me down here in Houston. Jay's a businessman himself, and I can always count on Jay to give me his honest opinion. When you sold me this building, I know you weren't expecting all this, man, but it's bigger
What's
than a
going
chicken.
on?
Need you to broaden
What's
your
gonna happen?
horizons,
Is it gonna be on? Is it gonna be on TV or is it gonna be another crime
I know
after?
my imagination runs pretty wild when it comes to the restaurant. You know, leave it to Tim. Tim will have a race car track on the parking lot.
Before opening the restaurant, Robbie had spent years in the music industry as a backup singer for Ike and Tina Turner. After leaving that world, she built a successful business centered around classic soul food recipes and strong family traditions. The restaurant quickly became popular, and the show captured the busy, often chaotic reality of running it.
How long they tell you? 20 minutes. 20? Okay. How many tables you got waiting on right now?
I got 10 tables.
10 tables? Okay. A few months ago, I opened my newest restaurant, Sweet Times in Houston. My new restaurant is right by the Galleria area, which is one of the most popular areas in the city of Houston. We got about 15 tables that I didn't say yet. We got 9 top coming, we got 7 top. I want 2 expos all the time.
All right, guys.
Sweet Times Houston has been open for about 6 months. And man, opening up Sweet Times Houston has been a job. All right, 31 gone. Okay, Ty, we got 24 and 46, okay? 46 is first. This is the biggest restaurant we've ever opened. And Sweet Times is our first shot at a full-service restaurant.
Viewers watched everything from hiring employees and opening new locations to the personal ups and downs of the Montgomery family. At the center of much of that activity was Robbie's son, James Tim Norman. On the show, Tim played a major role in the business. He helped manage the restaurants, handled operations, and often talked about expanding the family brand.
So first thing, we're gonna take this patio right here, extend it all the way to the street. We can have concerts out here. We got an acre. That's like Woodstock.
But we got to think about what the cost is. You got $20,000 for this stage, another $10,000 to cover the stage.
I think you got the wrong idea about how I do things. Okay? I ain't gonna get anybody professional.
Right.
And then the patio, that's some wood.
You gonna get on YouTube and watch how to do it?
Man, look, I can get on YouTube, figure out how to make a patio.
I'm done with you, man.
Many episodes showed the family debating business decisions, joking with customers, and working together to keep things running smoothly. A big part of the show's appeal was its focus on family. The series often highlighted how the Montgomerys supported one another through challenges while trying to build something meaningful together.
We have, everybody, we get together, we dish and hash out our problems and stuff and eat, and we try to keep this soul food thing going. My mom used to say most of your biggest deals are made around the dinner table. So we discuss what's going on and what's going to happen at the restaurant and how it's working out.
But years after the show became popular, a tragedy unfolded that completely changed how many people viewed the story behind the scenes. On March 14th, 2016, 20-year-old Andre Montgomery Jr. was shot and unfortunately lost his life in St. Louis. At first, the case looked like another heartbreaking act of violence in the city, but as investigators dug deeper, they began uncovering something far more disturbing. Authorities later discovered that Tim Norman had taken out a $450,000 life insurance policy on his nephew. According to federal prosecutors, Norman then began putting together a plan to have Andre killed so he could collect the money.
Andre is like one of the beats in my heart, and it's gone.
Norman was found guilty in September.
But we could have closure if somebody would tell who did this to Andre. They set him up. It was somebody he knew because he got a phone call, and he went outside, and when he got outside, they shot him. He wouldn't have gone outside for a stranger.
Investigators said Norman worked through several intermediaries to carry out the plot. One woman, Tarika Ellis, was allegedly paid $10,000 to track Andre's location and share his whereabouts. That information was then passed to Travel Hill, who later admitted to carrying out the shooting for $5,000. After Andre's death, Norman even tried to collect the insurance payout. But by that point, investigators had already started connecting the pieces. Over the next several years, federal authorities examined phone records, financial transactions.
So this is another one that wasn't on live
Eventually,
TV.
the evidence led
The guy
directly back to
who's
Norman.
responsible
And in
used to be on
September
TV.
2022, a federal jury found him guilty of conspiracy to commit murder for hire and conspiracy to commit mail and wire fraud. Then, in March 2023, a judge sentenced him to life in prison for arranging the liquidation of his own nephew.
All right, so first question, first name, last name, can you spell it out for us?
Michelle Griggs, Michellgriggs.
But no E at the end of Michelle,
No
correct?
E at the
All
end.
right. Tell us about, first off, reaction to what's happened today. First thoughts.
Oh, man. Thank you, God. Thank you,
Yes,
Jesus.
yes, yes.
Victory.
Yes,
Victory.
yes.
Finally, I can breathe. 7 years I've been holding my breath. I can breathe now. I can breathe. I can breathe.
I saw you after your victim statement that you looked at Tim Norman. Tell me why you needed to do that, or what is that feeling when you were up there?
Because if I got to do life, he's going to do life. And I want him to know that I know that he did from the beginning. Andre told us. He told me. He said, Mom, if anything happened to me, Uncle Tim did. And he still gave me respect by saying Uncle Tim. So that's what that was. To let him know I see you. I've been seeing you for the longest. So.
Yeah, so guy was on TV, he was just a piece of shit.
You thinking it was going to be a life sentence, or were you worried that potentially it would have been less?
I wasn't worried. I knew God was in control. And I knew that he was going to get what he's supposed to get. And he got exactly what he deserved.
For many viewers who once watched Welcome to Sweetie Pies, the case came as a shock. The show had built its image around warmth, family bonds, and the comfort of sharing meals together. But behind that image was a much darker story. A man who had appeared on television helping run the family restaurant was secretly planning a scheme that would ultimately lead to the death of his own nephew.
Yeah, no.
The Lifetime series.
So that was another one where it's not really like, oh god. Nothing happened on live TV. It was just a guy who happened to be on live TV who committed a criminal act afterwards.
Born in the Wild made waves even before it premiered. The 6-episode reality show followed women who chose to give birth in the great outdoors, completely away from hospitals or medical teams. These families wanted to experience childbirth entirely in nature, surrounded by wilderness instead of walls and monitors. The first episode, Alaska, remote and unassisted, pushed this concept to its limits. It followed Audrey and Peter, a couple planning to have their third child deep in the Alaskan backcountry, 150 miles from the nearest hospital.
Yeah, I can see how this can go wrong.
In a safe, natural environment, and with a third baby on the way, they're taking the term natural literally.
I'm excited to have my baby outside in Alaska. We're surrounded by the lake, the trees, and the clouds and the mountains. It's absolutely breathtaking.
But for them, this wasn't just about an unusual birth story. They wanted to raise their children in what they called a safe, natural environment, immersed in lakes, forests, and mountains. Their excitement was clear, even as the logistics became more intense than they imagined. When Audrey went into labor, Peter rushed to pick up his mother-in-law, Bonnie, to help with the birth. The weather had been getting worse all morning, and the family had to cross choppy waters in a small motorized canoe.
Alaska is a definite adventure. I'm thinking we're going across in this canoe with a motor.
Yeah, we got so much weight.
The real big wave might come out over the side and swamp us.
We made it! Oh my goodness!
I'm so glad you're here.
It was such a long ways, Audrey.
I know.
Did you see the waves?
Yes,
How bad they
saw
were?
them in that little tiny herder canoe.
Okay, it's good. We're here.
You might have gotten here just in time.
Every second was tense. One slip could have left them stranded, wet, and in serious danger.
Yeah, no, that's
By the time
risking
they
a
reached their
lot for a
chosen
natural
spot,
childbirth.
soaked and exhausted, the pressure was already high. As Audrey's contractions grew stronger, the risks became impossible to ignore. Unlike a hospital, there was no medical team ready to handle complications. Peter's anxiety was clear as he listened to her screams, knowing that help was hundreds of miles away.
I'm just listening so that I can hear if she's going to progress to the point where maybe I need to help. I just hear her screaming and I'm starting to get worried. If something is wrong, here we are in the middle of nowhere.
Why? This is so hard.
For viewers, every moment was extremely tense. As
Yeah,
the
no, this
U.S.
sounds-
already has one of the highest maternal mortality rates among developed nations, and unassisted births like this one carry extra risk for both mother and baby. The tension peaked when Audrey realized her baby Piper was in a posterior position, facing the wrong way. She had to rely entirely on her own strength and instincts to deliver safely.
There she is. There's the head. Oh, she's beautiful.
Has a baby.
Finally, Piper's head emerged, followed by her tiny body. Relief and exhilaration flooded the family. Audrey later reflected that she had given birth in hospitals, at home, and now in the wilderness. Each experience was different, but this one was unforgettable. Audiences were left questioning the wisdom of unassisted wilderness births, with an unease that lingered long after the credits rolled. Because what if something went wrong?
Yeah,
it wasn't
that's
possible to get emergency
sketchy.
helicopters or rescuers out in time. Out there, you relied entirely on your own strength and a little bit of luck. Even a small complication could have turned the situation into something very different. And while the story ended with relief and celebration, it was also a chilling reminder of just how thin the line can be between a beautiful moment and a tragedy waiting to happen.
See, that one wasn't even...
If these disturbing moments from TV history gave you chills...
See, that one wasn't even that bad. Like... So, let's see, we had... This one was bad because it was really pushing a woman's insecurities and all that. That was... The whole concept of this show was horrible. And the second one, that wasn't even an incident on live TV, it was something that happened after a fact. The third one was also not even on TV, it was something that happened after the fact. Fourth one also wasn't even on TV, it was something that happened after the fact. And the fifth one was just, well, it could have been bad. It could have been bad. That one wasn't bad though, like, this is a good video, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a Fear Factory. Alright. With that, though, we are going to end stream here. I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.